everybody, to Bill Crothers Secondary School. My name is Cole Hales. I'm joined here with my color commentator, Haley Hopkinson. And we have your OSBA Game of the Week. And what a game we have here. Bill Crothers taking on Williams Academy. Haley, tell me a little bit about both teams here.
Yeah, so for Bill Crothers, they've only played one game this season. On October 10th, they beat Jay Addison 93-56, a very dominant win there against a very good Jay Addison team as well. It's so clear to just see in these warm-ups so far that they have a lot of power that they are ready to use. And over on the other side, William Academy, this is actually their first game this season, so opening up on the home court of Bill Crothers. Definitely going to be a challenging game. Bill Crothers has that reputation of a strong, dominant team, but William Academy has a very strong roster as well.
Well, Haley, we saw high-flying dunks and some threes during practice. Hopefully we can see a lot more of this as Williams Academy wins the tip-off, and they'll get us started here. Quick drive, pull up. That one is off. Cabella with the first shot here for Williams Academy. Can't let it fall. Now Bill Crothers is going to take their time up here on the court. McGregor's pass is almost stolen away, but here's Shaw now. Shaw is going to run it back to McGregor. A little ISO action here. He'll drive. His floater's no good. Rebounded again, though. Great hustle and effort from Jacob McGregor to start the game off. First points on the board here for Bill Crothers.
He seems to be a clear leader on this team so far, just from what we've seen in warm-ups, but that quick putback right there, Bill Crothers is so quick.
Here's a logo, turnaround jumper. That one can't fall. Yeah, you saw the whole team almost cleared out for McGregor as you, again, here he'll drive and his rebound is no good. Gave him the ISO and just allowed him to make that work on the right side of the court.
No, you can see the trust that this team already has with each other. I mean, we're not too sure how long they've been playing with each other, but only second game of the season. It's good to remember that as well, that these might be new teams, new adjustments, working into a new season. So it's a great matchup to get started.
Sure is. Here's McGregor once again calling for the screen. Williams didn't like that call. It's a foul, though. First foul of the game. So Bill Crothers here will have their first attempts at the line. Quick little team talk from Williams Academy as the second one will roll in. 3-0 lead here for Bill Crothers to start out this first quarter. Here's Fearon. Fearon found down low, but almost stolen. Great ball movement here from Williams Academy. A big three. That's good. First three of the game, Tristan Darko getting his squad on the board.
That's a great way to get started. I mean, this Bill Crothers team is very fast and swarming on defense, but they got to use that ball to get around them.
Yeah, it was a great ball movement there from Williams Academy. And a quick response here from Moses Anvari for Bill Crothers. Here's Oliagu. Back to Darko. Oliagu will try his luck. That one's off. So McGregor will get things started once again here. Drive, hesitation, great move, been blocked. Oliagu. What a block from the big man on McGregor. Now Williams Academy down the court. Here's Sacco for three. That's off. Oliagu on the rebound and one. Great strength there from Oliagu. So from defense to offense, Williams Academy tying this game up. Here's Anvari trying to turn around his jumper. That's good. So a back and forth game here between both squads. Sacco down low in the post to Oliagu. He'll try his luck once again from three, and once again it's off. McGregor crossover. Floater. Finally, McGregor finds his floater. His first basket of the game for him. Sacco down low. Trying to find the cross-court pass to Fearon, but it's stripped from McGregor. McGregor now, he's going to pull up. His shot's off. So Williams Academy will get one more attempt at it after the steal. Sacco down low. He's been fed a lot here. He's putting the moves on Shaw. Finds Darko in the corner. Darko's shot can't go off.
Ton of big shots early on in this quarter. Definitely trying to get a feel for the new season for Williams Academy over here.
Yeah, lots of three-point attempts we've seen so far in the opening 4 minutes of this first quarter.
Yeah, but coming out with confidence. I mean, what more can you really ask for the team's first game?
Especially playing away from home.
Yeah. Yeah, but their man-to-man defense has done a very good job so far early on.
And Vari in the corner. Shaw will rebound. Kick back out to McGregor. He loves his hesitations. Floater, that's no good. Olugu on the rebound. Here's Sacco down low. In the corner for three. No good. Great outlet pass. And Bill Crothers can take himself down the court. Stevens mishandling the ball, and it's going to be Williams Academy.
Although it didn't work out for them on that one, though, just the hands in the passing lane. This Williams Academy team looks like they're very ready on defense, knowing that Bill Crothers is also a very strong transitional basketball team. So shutting that down is just going to be able to help them and really force Bill Crothers to take those difficult shots. And it will be difficult with this strong man-to-man defense.
Shaw step back is almost good, but you see the hustle there from Bill Crothers getting their own rebound, and that is going to fall right there. Miles Hamilton with his first points of the game. Here's one bun to Odia. Odia surveying his options. Olugu now right shoulder. Pull-up J is no good. That was Progress and Matafion trying his luck. Vari elects not to shoot from three. He'll give it to Stevens out in the corner. Stevens is going to travel, though. Couldn't decide whether he was going to shoot that or drive. He chose to do both, which resulted in a travel. Timeout taken here from Bill Crothers. 4:34 left here in this first quarter as they lead 12-5. Haley, it's been a real great showing from this Bill Crothers squad to open up this first quarter.
Absolutely. They're really good at getting those second chance opportunities and not being selfish with that ball. And just because you got the rebound doesn't mean you have the best shot. So it just looks like their spatial awareness on the court of where their players are, where the best shots are, and where Williams Academy isn't. They're very good at recognizing that and looking out for that, which is definitely why we're seeing the small lead start off for Bill Crothers early in the game.
But you mentioned it before also. They seem like they trust each other.
Yeah.
A lot of ball movement and trusting in each other's shots.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen a lot of shots fly early on. So this team out to a 12-5 lead could increase with the confidence.
Definitely. It looks like they all trust each other to take that shot specifically. So not thinking that, oh, I've got a better shot than this guy here. That you can just tell it when they're getting those open rebounds and offensive rebounds and just dishing it off. But teamwork is very strong for Bill Crothers early on.
Teamwork makes the dream work, Haley. That's the saying I think they say.
Yep. I was going to say that, and I was like, nah, I shouldn't. And then you did.
Let the play-by-play guy do it. Enough joking around. Both teams are back out here on the court. As I mentioned, Bill Crothers leads 12-5 with 4:34 left here in this first quarter action on your OSBA Game of the Week. Odia almost losing that pass. Here's one bun now, left shoulder. Oligu has some room down low. Great pass, though. McKeer for three, top of the arc. That one cannot go, though. McGregor will push here for Bill Crothers. Hounding defense from one bun. Three-pointer here from McGregor. That's good. McGregor starting to heat up a little bit here. He's clapping a lot. He likes what he's seeing. Bill Crothers are up to a 10-point lead now. Odia. to one bun. Step back, one bun. Shot wasn't on. Odia top of the key now. He'll drive. His layup's no good. So great defense there from Bill Crothers to not allow a shot to go off. They'll make it down the court. Here's Shaw. He moves away from his man. That's a three that's off. Oliagu with another rebound. He's going to drive all the way. And Bill Crothers is going to collect their first foul here. Shaw tried to go for the screen.
Yeah, I mean, aside from that one, their defense, their help defense is what's really helping them down here. They're able to swarm that net, knowing that if they have to kind of move alongside from their man, because it looks like they're trying to play man-to-man for the most part, but the help defense is ready because the other players are willing to go and kind of help with the guys that they're moving away from.
Yeah, Shaw was sitting in the corner there to elected to move into the paint and take the charge like a big man. And
yeah, they don't look hesitant at all to really move around and swarm the players.
Miles Hamilton trapped, finds Stevens, and McGregor's out. He'll drive. His floater is no good. Shaw on the rebound. Shaw trying to get the ball back up, but it's ripped by one bun, and here's Aluagu now. He'll drive. His reverse is no good. Referees are calling it out of bounds on Aluagu, so it's going to be Bill Crothers' ball. Full court press here from Williams Academy to start out here. Here's Anvari. Shaw in the corner. Back to McGregor. Anvari will drive now. Almost ripped. Stevens will drive now. His floater. Can't get it to go. Anvari with the rebound, though. Tons of rebounds here for Bill Crothers. Here's McGregor now. Great switch defense from Williams Academy. One bun now regarding him. Trying to drive. He'll find Anvari. But that's going to be a foul on Bill Crothers. So back-to-back fouls for the secondary school. It's going to lead to a ball for Williams Academy there.
I love the press that Williams Academy just put on Bill Crothers there. A man-to-man zone press-ish. It was all over the place there, but they made it really easy to kind of track down one person when they enter in your area, because that's the thing. Bill Crothers, they can find that open shot. They can move the ball faster than they can move their feet. But Williams staying really close on them man-to-man definitely eliminated any chance of a shot on that position. Yeah,
Williams not allowing Bill Crothers to breathe at all on offense, really making them work for their buckets. Full court press use again, and it's one right back from Williams Academy. Great defense, Aluagu having a stellar first quarter so far. Here's Stevens up for the layup. So a great way to break the press there from Bill Crothers and finally get some points on the board here.
Yeah, that was a perfect press brace.
Here's Odia. Driving baseline. He stepped out, though.
Yeah, the intensity of this game is so high so quickly, so it's forcing these errors on both sides right now. Silly errors that they probably wouldn't make on a regular game, but early start to the season. First game, second game, the tension's high. Both of these teams are really going to want to walk away with this win.
Couple substitutions for Williams Academy as Aluagu and Odia check out. Sacco checks back in as well as Giovanni Cabilla. Trying to break the press of Williams Academy once again, almost stolen. That's a good first bucket there. Biava Cabant with his first points on the board here in this one. Here's Darko. One bun now in the corner to McKeer. Sacco out to the corner. One bun, step back three. That's a travel. Great defense there. Bill Crothers loving that one. So multiple stops we're seeing off just the defense, Haley.
Definitely. I mean, defense is definitely what's going to win these games. Both these teams are strong shooters. We know they can dunk. We know they can hit threes and floaters. It's about who's going to be able to stop them first and slow down the team and force them to make those difficult shots they're not comfortable with.
Shakir Grant there. First points on the board for him off a tough layup. High intensity in this one with just under a minute left in the first quarter here. Despite the great display of defense from Williams Academy, Bill Crothers is out to an 11-point lead here, 21-10. Here's Hamilton. Here's Caban. He's going to drive, going up for his layup. No good. Darko now. And Williams Academy has numbers. Darko will drive. He's blocked. But fouled on the block attempt by Miles Hamilton, so Tristan Darko will head to the line for 2 shots. But you just saw how quick Williams Academy got out after the rebound. Darko just took it all himself down the court, earned himself a foul. A lot of points, in my opinion, are seeming to be coming from there.
Definitely, but playing smart when the other team is going for more of the transition basketball and getting the easy buckets off of that, you got to just decide really when it's worth it to kind of interfere in that. And if it's a one-on-one, it's never going to work out in your favor.
Never usually does, as Darko's first one is no good. Second one off as well. Still a full court press here from Bill Crothers. Almost broke out of it. And we'll have 9.3 seconds left here for Bill Crothers to find the final shot here this first quarter. Here's Caban. Calling for the screen. He'll shoot it. Last shot. That's no good. So first quarter action ends 21-10 for Bill Crothers Secondary School. And Williams Academy now has a lot of work to do to go into this second quarter.
Definitely, and I think it's just playing hard, smart, and not too quick, but quick enough to really force them to try to make more and more of those errors in this game. I mean, they have gotten some of those really great shots and been open, but not as much as they were at the beginning of that first quarter there. Had a good time finding the gaps in that one, but this one a little bit, nearing the end, a little bit more difficult for them. And it definitely looks like Williams Academy is shifting more a little bit towards that zone defense rather than just man-to-man, which is good that they're making those adjustments so early on in the game instead of kind of sticking with something that wasn't necessarily working.
Yeah, they're recognizing the way Bill Crothers is playing. Like we mentioned, this is their first game of the season, so they're still figuring out their offense and defense on the fly. And it's a great test against a team that loves to play fast, loves to go right at you. It's a good test of your mental capacity. Are you able to adjust on the fly and figure stuff out?
Yeah, and I love how even in the first game, first quarter's not even done, and you can see the adjustment of the game plan. You can see it paying off as well.
So Bill Crothers will help us with the restart as we enter the second quarter. 21-10, 11-point lead here for the secondary school. And here's Caban. He'll start us off. Caban will drive. Great defense from Fearon, though. There's Pinnock. He's trapped now. He finds Caban. Shaw in the corner. Down low is Grant. He'll drive. Can't get the layup to go. He'll get the 2 shots, though.
Look at that defense right there from Williams. Obviously, it didn't work out in their favor right there, but, 3 guys around him. They're going to draw contact on that, but that was perfect defense right there. But that one did look a little bit more man-to-man, but it also looked like kind of the zone in a sense of everyone shifting and them just having different players in that center holding it down, like Tristan Darko. He was in the middle right there. playing the big man spot.
That just goes back into the adjustments. Williams Academy understanding Shakir Grant is dangerous down low
Yeah.
and can create a lot of havoc, and putting as enough bodies as you can on him is going to help stopping him. Obviously, they are getting the free throws to go, but you don't want him to get those free buckets down low.
No.
Here's Sacco. Cabella now. Great ball movement here from Williams Academy. Darko will drive, and his layup's good. So Darko gets the first points on the board here like he started us off for Williams Academy. And he'll catch himself a blocking foul on Cabant, trying to drive up the court. But just another testament to the hard defense right now Williams Academy is going at.
Definitely. You can see it in their gameplay. They know that to be able to catch up, their defense has to be working overtime right now.
Here's Cabant. He slides past that screen. Here's Pinnock. Grant down low once again. And he's fouled.
It's a third one going on Tristan Darko.
So early foul trouble here for Tristan Darko, who's seen a lot of the ball.
And it looks like he's going to come off.
Yeah, 3 fouls inside the
Yeah, you've got to.
inside 2 quarters. You're going to have to take some time off there. They're going to start targeting you on defense. So tactical substitution for Williams Academy. Cabant's got some space. He'll let it fly. That's no good. Sacco on the rebound, but almost ripped away by Victor Akinyemi. Here's Cabella. Blocking foul on Pinnock, so and Darko's right back in, Haley. Took about a 30-second breather, but he's back onto the court.
Wow. I mean, that is a bold decision right there, but maybe it's almost so they can try to get some of that offense working again. He definitely got the defense going.
Great pass from Darko.
Well, yeah, and just like that.
Offense is rolling again. Sacco is fouled. Down low, he'll have 2 shots.
That's the thing. Sacco, he has the height. He's got the power to be down there, but it looks like they're definitely struggling getting the ball to him in the paint. But just like that, Darko can put it in there. So it's maybe demonstrating to the other guys on the court how they can kind of utilize Sacco a little bit more in this one.
Darko was so much of the offense through the first quarter that it felt kind of funny him coming off, even though with 3 fouls, but it felt like the right decision.
Well, yeah, he got it 8 minutes and 40 seconds in the first half.
Back right onto the court and creates a little bit of offense here for Williams Academy.
It just shows the trust, though, that the coaches have in him to play disciplined and not get too handsy or anything with the Bill Crothers team.
Great patience there from Shakir Grant, even though that is going to get called against him. It's going to be Williams Academy ball. Here's Darko once again. He'll catch the screen from Alugu. Looking for the lob, and he finds it. Darko to Alugu. That connection's been going on all day so far. What a dunk.
Wow.
Here's Cabant. Great little size-up step back, and he gets the floater to go.
This is definitely that energy Williams Academy definitely needed. They're back within 10. This is definitely a manageable one.
And Alugu is going to get the and one as well.
Wow.
So electric offense from Darko and Alugu back to back. And now Williams Academy has cut this deficit to 8. Bill Crothers is going to need a timeout.
Yeah, I mean, Darko just really energized Alugu perfectly right there, which is just the whole team looks to have felt the effect of that.
Yeah, Bill Crothers has got up to that huge lead in the first quarter, I think because mostly Williams Academy didn't really understand their offense. They're figuring things out, and once they started to figure things out, Williams Academy has looked great on defense.
Absolutely.
Great on offense, and they've been able to trap this Bill Crothers team that started off so hot.
Definitely. Oh, yeah, without that that strong lead Bill Crothers got themselves off to in that first quarter, this would be a very different score right now, but a timeout here, definitely needing to recognize that you can't let Williams stay in this groove here. You got to shut it down as quick as possible, or else this could end up looking like a very different game for Bill Crothers. We'll look and see Darko on the bench coming out of the little timeout there.
Probably giving him another breather.
Yeah, and then I guess they'll just decide if he needs to come right back in, but Alugu looks to be just doing fine on his own, and he should be able to kind of take the reins on this Williams Academy team while Darko's on the bench right now.
Lugu goes 1 for 2 from the line. McGregor's checked back in for Bill Crothers. He finds Anvari. Great ball movement. And a hard foul from Sacco. Victor Akinyemi went up for the layup, but Sacco was right there in his face. So Bill Crothers is going to get 2 shots. But again, that's just another testament to their defense. Sacco was right in Akinyemi's face right away.
Yeah.
Not allowing this Bill Crothers squad to really feel like they have any sort of time to have the ball and figure stuff out.
Absolutely, because you can feel right now a complete energy shift in this game going from Bill Crothers at the start all the way to Williams Academy, and this is really important for Williams Academy to capitalize on right now and try to get those shots and stay swarming them on defense before Bill Crothers can get off to a roll again, because we know that they can.
First one is off from Akinyemi. Great defense there from Caban, and he's gonna get the ball as well. So great play there. Fearon just a little bit too lackadaisical. Here's Akinyemi. Sizing his defender up behind the back, but loses out to Olugu. He'll grab the board. Finding Fearon down low. Fearon's blocked, and Vari with the big chase down block on Fearon. It's going to result in Williams Academy ball.
That's perfect. I mean, Bill Crothers' defense, while Williams is trying to kind of run that transition basketball, has been very strong throughout this whole game. So, I mean, we're going to have to see how Williams can adjust to that right now, but the setup seems to be working a little bit better than trying to push the pace too much on their offensive own.
Here's Olugu, left shoulder corner, step backs, takes the 3, no good. Grabs his own rebound, he'll drive. Reverse layup's good, so Olugu making it all happen here for Williams Academy. In the corner, McGregor's 3 is off. And miscommunication of ball movement there. Ball's all over the place right now.
Yeah, moving a little too quick. It's slipping in and out of everyone's hand, but Crothers looking to slow it down a little bit on their end, trying to get a quality shot up.
Here's McGregor for 3. Here's the quality shot that you're looking for. It's off. Here's Stevens on the rebound. He'll go right back up. That's off again. Grab his own rebound. Right back once again and gets it.
That was determination to finish that play. That was perfect right there. Because at that point, there wasn't a better shot than what he had right there on those rebounds.
There wasn't. Here's Olugu now. Step back 3 once again. Olugu, his shot's off. Here's Caban, seeing a lane, trying to drive. That's a travel. Cannot be stopping and starting like that. Cabant knows it. It's going to lead to a turnover here for his team. And a couple more substitutions for Williams Academy as Darko checks back in, as well as McKeer. Odia. Here's McKeer. Cabea back to Darko. Darko's going to drive baseline, and he'll step out. So that solid blue line surrounding the court seems to be a problem here for Williams Academy. A couple times now they've stepped out.
Definitely, but it's also Joshua Steffens just standing there, really holding his ground at that baseline, which is definitely kind of pushing off these Williams Academy players.
Odia with the rebound off a McGregor miss, and Cabea can now drive. Finding McKeer in the corner, jump shot three, that's good. McKeer with his first points on the board here. A big three to cut the deficit to 5.
That is a massive three.
McGregor Hezzy, he'll drive. Layup's good. Darko tried to get the charge. Refs didn't agree with him.
That was perfect control there, though, to not kind of really want to run into all that contact, because he could have, but he recognized Williams Academy had their feet planted.
Great steal here from Cabant. So defense turning into a little bit more offense here. Cabant driving, and he's fouled. So after a slow start to this second quarter, Bill Crothers seems to be ramping things up here.
Definitely. I mean, that three from McKeer, bringing it within 5, that's got to light a fire under you.
Yep. Bill Crothers will talk things over as Cabant takes his 2 free throws. (30-23) lead here as Cabant almost steals it again for Bill Crothers. McKeer now, he finds a Lugu. McKeer in the corner, same one, that one rimmed in and out. Unlucky there for McKeer. McGregor's gonna hezzy 3. That's an air ball, no good. Darko will take us up the court. Elects to not take the screen, trying to find a teammate. And that's going to be Williams Academy ball. Both these teams taking advantage of the transition, really wanting to get quickly out from those inbounds and get offense rolling.
Definitely. It's a big difference from what we did see in that first quarter. Both teams really looking to set up, which wasn't working too well for either or, but the transition and then kind of kicking it out, looking for those second shots is definitely working for both of the teams right now.
Aliagu loses his dribble, and that's going to result in a turnover. So lots of turnovers we're seeing here now. Both teams playing hounding defense on each other. You see Darko here, full court press, and Hamilton. Hamilton with the spin move. He'll find McGregor for 3. Can this one fall? Yes, it can. Josh McGregor, Jacob McGregor, making things happen once again here for Bill Crothers.
Yep, they definitely needed that after kind of letting that lead slip away a little bit.
Here's Darko, driving, finding Cabea in the corner. That's good. So 3 for 3 for both teams. McGregor getting trapped now. Pinnock now. Pinnock will drive. McGregor has an open 3. Falls once again, back to back for Jacob McGregor. Leading scorer here in the game, and leading scorer here for Bill Crothers, making it happen. 38-26 now.
It was the patience in that play to let the play develop, which got him the perfect open look.
We mentioned it before. they're really allowing each other and trusting each other to find their shots.
And not forcing anything. That play right there just shows they weren't forcing a single thing until Williams Academy clearly got a little frustrated with the longevity of that play. So they're running in, crashing the boards a little bit, just leaving McGregor wide open.
Here's McGregor once again. He take a deep three here. That one's off. Ewers with the rebound, and here's Aliagu now. Cabella. So a lack of concentration here for Williams Academy has grown this lead back to 10 for Bill Crothers. As Shaw's going to check back in here for Pinnock.
Yeah, and I mean, we'll see what Darko can do to try to re-energize his team once again with the final 3 minutes left in the first half.
McGregor has been so hot to start this first half, and he's been the engine of this offense here for Bill Crothers. There's Hamilton turnaround jumper. No good. Stevens grabs the rebound. Scramble on the floor, trying to find the ball. Both fighting for it. Bill Crothers will restart us. Shaw surveying his options. Back to McGregor. Being double teamed, he'll take his three. Stevens grabs the air ball rebound, and that shot is no good. Seconds were running down the shot clock there, and McGregor just had to pull a three. Luckily he had Stevens, but Stevens just couldn't get it off in time.
Yep.
But again, it's the defense from Williams Academy forcing Bill Crothers into unfortunate situations. Uncomfortable situations, should I say. Here's Aliagu. To Ewers now. Ewers, great pass to Cabella, left side. That's a good three. So Ewers, instant impact from the bench. Great outlet pass to find Cabella for three. Here's Shaw in the corner. He'll try his luck. Aliagu putting on the move. Spin move. He'll drive. Great try, but no good. Sacco trying to grab the rebound. And Stevens can get out. Here's McGregor. Bench loved that one. Jacob McGregor.
He needed that after the couple missed threes he had.
Here's Ewers' right shoulder. Back to Cabella. Aliagu. Sacco down low in the post. Trying to find that three. Here's Cabella. Back out to Aliagu. Time's running down in the shot clock here. They got 5 seconds. Cabella for three. That's off. Here's McGregor. Hamilton for three. That's no good.
Sacco's been doing such a good job holding his ground in the paint, not letting any easy shots come in there.
Key contributor for this Williams Academy squad, Sacco. Here's Ewers, top of the key. Trying to size up Pinnock. Spin move. He's got nobody, though. Finds Aliagu. He'll try his luck from three. That's good. So Aliagu again from three.
Yeah. No, he is definitely heating up. It's a good time trying to close this deficit with just 33 seconds left on the clock.
McGregor's three is off. Sacco will grab the rebound in. Aliagu here will have the last 25 seconds all to himself.
Yeah, and Sacco's defensive efforts has been so strong in this whole game.
Lost possession for Williams Academy, so wasted opportunity for the last shot. Here's McGregor driving, and it's good. Tough layup from Jacob McGregor once again. What a second half, first half he's having.
Leaving Williams the last shot, though.
Here's Aliagu for three. That's off, so
almost.
Couldn't get the buzzer beater to end the first half, but it's a 42-35 lead here for Bill Crothers, and despite the offensive flurry from Williams Academy to start off this second quarter, they've been able to stave off the pressure and get out to a 8-point lead here going into the second half.
Yeah, I mean, everyone was a key contributor in this one. Bill Crothers obviously You've got Jacob McGregor taking some of the big shots, not the shots that nobody else wants to take, but the shots that they trust him to take, trusting him to get open and using that ball movement and patience. Patience is a big thing that they're using to be able to find the perfect good looks. And then Williams Academy, I mean, who hasn't stepped up so far? It's the defensive efforts from Sacco. It's Darko energizing the team on and off the bench, and countless more players that are hitting those crucial shots. It's not a bad place to be at all. Yes, down by 8, but they were down by 10 at one point.
They were down by 10. It looked like the lead could increase, but Williams Academy continued to put the pressure on and score offensive buckets. Tristan Darko, Aluagu hit some big shots as well as get to the line a couple times. So it's helped keep this lead at a manageable distance. But going into the second half, they're going to have to put the foot on the gas a little bit and find that a little bit more offense.
Absolutely.
10 minutes here until second half action. So for me and Haley, we'll see you in just a little bit. Stay tuned. Don't leave us. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Bill Crothers Secondary School. We're here for your OSBA Game of the Week. And, Haley, what a game it's been so far.
Yeah.
Bill Crothers taking on Williams Academy. Score sits at 42-34 for Bill Crothers, and it was a back-and-first half. You know, Williams Academy went at it in the second quarter, but it was all Bill Crothers in the first. Right now they sit at a 8-point deficit, Williams Academy. Haley, we've seen so much good things here from Williams Academy, but what can they do better to bring themselves back into this game?
I think what really needs to happen is when they're catching Bill Crothers in those kind of poor sequences that they're having, whether it's the little mistakes or whether they're not able to find a shot before Williams can take it from them, they have to try to push the pace a little bit more on their own offensive side, looking for the fast breaks off the steals, too. They've had a couple of those. And playing with that high intensity, we know that they can come back because they started doing it, but they let Bill Crothers find their momentum while Williams was trying to find their own.
Darko opens up the second half with a three. He started the game with one. That's exactly who they have to give the ball to, Tristan
exactly.
Darko.
We do know he's in some foul trouble with 3 points, so he's going to be able to help Williams Academy the most on offense, where he can stay out of trouble, and hopefully others like Sacco can pick up the pace for him a little bit on the defensive end.
Here's Hamilton for three. That one's off. Sacco, like you mentioned, just on the rebound. Defensive contributions already. Here's Darko. Gets his own rebound, drives. And that's going to be a foul. Here's Envari now to check us back in. And that man, Jacob McGregor, who lit it up in the first half, is, Haley, what a performance from him. A couple threes.
Yeah.
A couple defensive contributions. Not good there, though. Stolen by Amatafion. Fouled by McGregor. So not the best start for McGregor here, but what a first half he had.
Yeah, my favorite part about McGregor this game is that he had a couple shots that didn't hit, maybe 2 or 3 threes that just wouldn't go. Definitely 2 in a row in that second quarter there, but he never stopped shooting it, which is exactly what this Bill Crothers teams need, because when they're not able to kind of get the ball in the paint and try to put up an easy shot like that, you know it. He's going to run out to around the perimeter and be there just in case he does need to take that shot, and he's comfortable and confident doing it, and it's going to go the more he shoots it.
A very comfortable guard, shifty guard, as I would say. Loves to put on the moves on the perimeter and has gotten a lot of what he wanted so far tonight. But Amatafion at the line for his first attempts. First one's off from him. Second one's no good as well. Sacco, though, on the rebound. Cabella can't keep it in, but what an effort from Sacco to try and keep his team at play there.
Definitely. More of that and being able to really make something off of those turnovers right there is going to be important. That's going to be their easiest route to closing up the gap.
Here's Stevens. But Williams Academy have dominated the defensive boards, but offensive boards, it's been all Bill Crothers. Darko trying to get it in there, but great defense from Bill Crothers there to almost play a man-to-man there, trap every single defender, not allow an outlet pass to come from the inbound.
Yeah, their defense looks very unique.
But it's a great play there. It's a great play.
That was perfect.
As we speak, a great play from Darko and Olugu, who continue to connect with each other. We saw an alley-oop earlier on in that second quarter, and right there off the inbound once again. Here's McGregor. Amatafion is contesting with the referees that was a kick ball. They don't agree with him. Great defense once again from Amatafion. Unlucky not to get the steal, but Williams Academy can now take it out. Here's Amatafion. His layup is no good. He'll get sent to the line for 2.
Looks like Williams Academy is definitely catching on a little bit more to that McGregor 3-point when everyone's collapsing in. I mean, they're doing a great job of really protecting the paint there, which they definitely feel is the best way that Bill Crothers has been able to get these quick and easy points off of them. But William they're just sending one out right now perfect. So a little bit more communication when they are guarding McGregor because that ball did go off the back of his head. There could have been an easy turnover.
Could have.
But they're on the right track, that's for sure.
They definitely are. We talked earlier about adjustments, and Williams Academy have been so good at that all game. This is their first game of the season, and on the fly they've been able to adjust and compete with this Bill Crothers squad that's already has one game under their belt and kind of are already into their offense.
And just look at that. It's now only a 1-point lead for Bill Crothers.
Here's Anvari to Caban, who's just checked in. Darko will take the ISO on him. Sacco trying to steal the ball there, but deflects off of him and will be a Bill Crothers inbound. Here's McGregor right side. Looking for the screen. Down low Stevens. Great outlet pass. Can't get it to go. Anvari tried to slam it down on the putback. Can't get it to go. Stevens, though, is going to grab that rebound and put it back in for the first points on the board here for Bill Crothers.
Yeah, they do a great job of never giving up on the play, always being there for the offensive rebounds and turning it into extra points.
Here's Oliagu. He wants his screen. He's calling for Sacco. Elects to give it to Gabea. Here's Darko now on the left side. He's being hounded by Caban, who steps out, but it was great defense from the guard to make sure life was hard for Tristan Darko. Here's Darko. He'll pull it from three. That's good. So Tristan Darko continues his points barrage here tonight. He's got at least 4 or 5 threes now.
Absolutely, and we've got a tie game right here, 44-44.
Here's Hamilton. He finds Stevens down low for the dunk. Miscommunication on defense there from Williams Academy, and Stevens is going to slam it home.
Yeah, what a way to regain that lead once again for Bill Crothers.
Here's Darko now. Elects to not take the screen. Good step back. That's good. So Tristan Darko back to back. What a move.
Wow.
Reminiscent of James Harden with the step back three.
And this would have been the first time Bill Crothers is now not. Oh yeah, they're in the deficit now.
They are.
First time this has happened.
They are in the deficit. Tristan Darko making offense into defense, coming back and creating that charge call. So we talked about how Tristan Darko had 3 fouls already in the second quarter.
Also talking about the trust the coaches must have with him to be able to put him out on this court for so long with those 3 fouls.
Having some words with Caban on the right side. There's Oluigu. 3 once again. 3 threes in a row for Williams Academy to start off this third quarter. Here's Hamilton, no one defending him, and that's a free 3 for Bill Crothers. Miles Hamilton from down deep. Here's Kabai driving. Great move there on the layup, and we're seeing some good offense here. We're seeing some good offense here, Haley. Both teams finding their shots.
Absolutely, but add in a little bit of defense now.
Here's McGregor. Surprised we haven't seen him on the score sheet to start this third quarter. Great moves from McGregor. And Bill Crothers will get the foul, but great size-up move there from Jacob McGregor to beat his defender and drive to the basket.
You can see Darko there telling his teammates stay straight up, and if there's anyone you can really listen to about that, it's him, who got 3 fouls in the first quarter and hasn't made it to the foul sheet again, but has made severe impacts on that defense as well.
Darko very accustomed to the way the refs are calling this one. Been the first name on the sheet for them. So Oluigu will take it up here for Williams Academy. Here's Darko. Amata Fion back to Oluigu. Trying to find Sacco down low. And it will be Williams Academy ball after Grant attempts to steal.
Yeah, and Bill Crothers trailing once again in this game.
Here's Oluogu down low in the post, putting the spin moves, trying to find his shot, and he's fouled.
What a strong take that was.
Beat 2 defenders with the spin and then was evidently fouled, but Oluogu, we talked a lot about Tristan Darko, but Oluogu has been just as good as him.
Absolutely. Yeah, and the way that they play together, too, off of each other with that chemistry, but also able to hold their own.
Yeah. When either of them aren't on the court, it's one or the other. They're both able to run the offense and be able to man the defense.
Absolutely, but you put them together. What more can you really ask for from William Academy?
Double trouble right there with both of those guys on the court as Oluogu's free throw is going to go down. Here's McGregor, Amatafion playing defense. Anvari with the screen. McGregor spins, goes for the score, can't make it, no foul. Grant trying to get it back up, and he's fouled.
And McGregor going for the Oluogu spin move there, but didn't get that contact he wanted, but nonetheless they're at the line, looking to tie the game once again.
Grant hasn't scored in open play, but he's found himself 3 times here at the line now. So whenever he's come on, he's been a great guy to find down low. If there's no other shots open and you know that he's just a bigger body, it's going to be really hard to move him around down low. So he's getting to the line a lot.
Yeah, definitely. And points are points.
Points are points, especially in a game that sits at 53 to 52. Everyone matters. So Sacco is going to check out here for Odia, who checks back into this one. Darko in the corner to Cabella. That's good. Great IQ there from Darko, electing not to take his free three, finding his teammate in the corner, and that's going to put him 3 points ahead here. Here's Anvari. He's going to try and drive. He's fouled, though. Darko trying to instruct Odia how to play defense on these smaller guards. Here's McGregor in the corner. That's good. So off the inbound, McGregor spins around, runs around a little bit, finds his shot, and it's a tie game once again.
He can really do everything on this court for them. What a great player that is for Bill Crothers to have.
Jacob McGregor has been the entire offense here for Bill Crothers, and this one has Anvari with a great pickpocket. He'll drive, and he's fouled. So Amatafion trying to get back and block Anvari, but evidently sends him to the line for 2. Free throws are going to become ever more important as the game grows. We sit at 56-56 with just under 5 minutes left here in this third quarter. And
yeah, definitely a high-intensity, very physical game as well. But for the most part, not too many trips to the line for either of the teams to be too worried about that foul trouble. Aside for, of course, Tristan Darko, but we know he's a disciplined basketball player.
He's been pretty disciplined since his 3rd foul in the 2nd quarter. Hasn't earned himself any more than that. Here's Amatafion now. We've seen some great ball movement here from Williams Academy as Cabella will drive, and his layup's no good. Grant on the rebound. Here's Miles Hamilton. Elbow to the face from Oluogu on Hamilton. Trying to set that screen for his teammate. So 2 shots here from Miles Hamilton. A little bit of confusion in who got the foul as Williams Academy takes a little bit of a breather and makes a substitution. Here's Cabella. Corner three, couldn't get it to go. Caban on the rebound. Caban can push it now for Bill Crothers. Here's McGregor. Caban, Hezzy. Tried to pull up jumper, couldn't get it to go. Grant will try his layup, no good. McKeer will get the rebound, but it's deflected from McGregor. Caban trying to steal it back. Here's Amatafion now. Ball's rolling all over the floor here. Here's Darko in the corner. He'll take a three. That's good. Tristan Darko make that 3 threes here in this third quarter. He's raining from up above. Here's Miles Hamilton now. Quick transition from Bill Crothers. Hamilton stuck in the corner trying to find a teammate. Too many turns, too many spins, and that's a travel. So great defense once again from Williams Academy to trap Miles Hamilton in the corner. Stop that quick transition bucket, and they stay at a 1-point lead here.
Yeah, these possessions, they're difficult to keep turning over because of how many threes are flying right now, and they've been able to, both teams answer back to one another, but if you're kind of missing out on those opportunities and then your offensive possessions, either or team can really run away with this, so limiting those mistakes is so crucial right now, especially since everyone on the court, their shot is hot.
Darko's fouled from deep. Foul by Caban, just drove into him on the three-point attempt. He's going to get 3 shots here at the line. Williams Academy will take a timeout, but Haley, just how good has Tristan Darko been in this third quarter?
Oh
or not even the third quarter, but the whole game.
It's just a very talented player. I mean, anytime you see a player get 3 fouls in the first quarter, you're like, man, this guy can't control his arms, can't control the aggression there.
Yeah.
But, oh my gosh, was I proven wrong. He absolutely can. No more fouls in this game. The only thing that's improved is his three-point shooting over and over again.
And he's finding his spots, right? Contested, non-contested, doesn't really matter for him. He's knocking them down. He's got about 6 threes now in this one.
Yeah, and the best part about William Academy is they can all knock it down, so it's not like all the attention from Bill Crothers has gone to Tristan Darko. They have a lot of targets they have to watch out for, which just leaves obviously more opportunity for Darko, and he's perfect at kind of understanding when that time is to take the shot and when it is to dish it off to somebody else. He hasn't been too selfish with the ball, but he hasn't passed up an opportunity that was kind of crucial for him to take.
Yeah, he had a great kick out to the corner for Cabella a little bit earlier on in the third, and that one didn't fall, but you just saw that ability. He had the open three, but knew the better shot was right beside him.
Yeah.
And he was able to find his teammates. Aluagu has hit a couple of threes himself, hasn't really had the shooting that he's wanted in the second half, but been playing a big role on defense as well as Sacco. So
absolutely, and he did hit those in that first half a fair amount, so he is always going to be a threat to Bill Crothers when they're looking at who the attention needs to go to when they're on defense.
100%. As both teams come back out, Darko will take his 3 free throws here. First one is good from Darko. He's having a couple words with Caban earlier on in this third after he hit his second 3 of the third quarter. Evidently, Haley, what do you think he was talking about there? Maybe talking about the weather?
Yeah, maybe the weather. Maybe the shoes.
He does got some bright pink sneakers on right now. Seems to be helping him in the scoring department. As the third one's off here. Anvari trying to grab the rebound. Alugu fighting for it. Stepped out on the out-of-bounds line right here. It will be Bill Crothers' ball.
A ton of pressure coming from William Academy right here. They've got the lead. They're not going to be – it's not going to be easy for the Bill Crothers to try to get that back from them. William Academy is going to make sure of it.
It will not. Here's Anvari here, right shoulder. Driving after a couple of spin moves, trying to go up. He can. His layup is no good. Second attempt's no good. He'll get it right back, though. It will be Bill Crothers' ball.
Yeah, 2 offensive rebounds right there. They're so good at grabbing those, but
Yeah.
it's the control going up with it, where Bill Crothers was so good at that in the first quarter, but now those second and third chance opportunities aren't falling for them.
So 2 shots once again for Shakir Grant, who's found his points exclusively from the charity strike here in this one. Second one's off as well. Here's Odia now. Just under 3 minutes left in this third quarter, and Williams Academy is out to a 2-point lead, sitting at 60-58. Great steal from Cabant, but a hold from Miles Hamilton sends Olugu down to the line.
Well, really bailed him out there, because that from Tristan Darko was telegraphed the whole time where that ball was going to go.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious where that pass was going. It was going down to the man down low in the post, Olugu, but Cabant had other ideas.
Did work out well for him.
Both free throws off from Olugu, so the lead stays at 3 here for Williams Academy. McGregor driving, and great moves. Jacob McGregor's just been able to do that all game. Finds himself 2 more points. Here's Kabe. Olugu now. Kabe for 3. That's good. So a 3-point barrage in the third quarter here from Williams Academy. It's not just Tristan Darko. Kabe could hit him as well. Great moves here from McGregor. Looking to size up his defender. No good. Here's Anvari, top of the key. That's off. Great tip there from Kabe. Now here's Olugu. He can find Odia driving down. He'll go for the reverse lane. It's all good. 6-point lead here, the largest for Williams Academy in this one.
And they are still not letting up on that press. Still keeping heavy pressure on that ball carrier coming in.
Here's Hamilton. McGregor now. He'll drive. Floater is no good. No foul as well, but Grant will win it right back. Here's Anvari, and it's a travel. So a travel by Grant on the floor with the ball, and Williams Academy is going to get a big break there. Minute and a half left here in this third quarter. Williams Academy up 66-60 after trailing by as much as 15 in this one.
Yeah, no, this is a definite impressive comeback story here, but Bill Crothers have not shown a lack of effort in this game at all. Their shots were just a little bit not...
They weren't falling.
No, they weren't falling, and the quality wasn't the same as they had in the first half, only because William Academy, their defense has really taken a step up, and Bill Crothers seems to just struggle a little bit more with adjusting to that style of defense that William is putting on them so thickly.
Yeah, it's been a slower adjust from Bill Crothers as the game has gone on, but Williams Academy has adjusted very well to what Bill Crothers has shown them. Here's Cabant trying to put the moves on McKeer. He'll find Shaw right shoulder. Back to McGregor, who's going to reset it under a minute left here in this third quarter. McGregor looking for a shot. Stevens has nothing to do. He can't get a good shot off, but that was just another great display of defense from Williams Academy.
And yeah, like we were saying a little bit earlier, that it stays the exact same. Losing out on these possessions when both of these teams can fire a 3 right at you, it makes it a lot more crucial to try to limit as many of those mistakes as possible. But a shot clock violation, I mean, what can they do? Williams' defense just very, very on fire tonight.
Here's Olugu trying to go back up. His layup's no good. 30 seconds left here, and here's Jacob McGregor trying to find Stevens. That pass is no good. McKeer's not paying attention. So 2 wasted opportunities to get transition buckets there. Both teams just trying to play faster than the ball moves.
Definitely, which doesn't work.
Does not, Haley. You cannot move faster than a basketball.
Nope. Well, I could. Give me a Red Bull.
No Red Bulls here, so fortunately we won't have to see Haley run as Jacob McGregor is going to inbound us with 21 seconds left here. Bill Crothers has 20 seconds left here to get some points on the board. Here's Miles Hamilton. This is a good opportunity. That 3 is off. Shaw's going to try and tip it out, but Farron now. Here's Kabe. Out to Odia now. He's got some space in the corner. He's trying to drive, but that's a travel. So both teams struggling here to get the final shot off in the third.
Just moving way too quick there. I mean, the turnovers we saw from the ball going because they're moving too quick. The travel is coming because everyone's moving a little bit too quick. So, yeah, man, this third quarter break couldn't come sooner.
It could not. Here's Caban. 7 seconds left here. Trying to drive, no good. That's going to end our third quarter action, 66-60 for Williams Academy. The biggest lead they've had so far in this game, and what a comeback in the second half it has been, Haley, for this team.
Yes, such a strong outing in that third quarter. Their shots were just falling like crazy. All of them have been stepping up to really try to close this gap, and it's good to see because even though Tristan and Darko definitely took a big weight off their shoulders at the start of that third quarter, everyone else has still felt the need to step up in their own way, whether it's on defense to help him out because he's got those 3 fouls, or whether it's just hitting their own shots. It's been a great team effort from William Academy, but obviously their lead man, Tristan Darko, is just so impressive in this one.
It's been really impressive offensively, defensively. This entire team has. They've been able to stagnate this Bill Crothers squad that started off the game so hot. This lead was almost 20. It was 21-10 in the first quarter.
Yeah. No, they definitely got out very quick, but we haven't seen that same energy they started the game with in this game so far. But maybe a break like this is a great opportunity for them to kind of re-energize and come out and fresh mindset right here. I mean, this is their biggest deficit they've been in this whole game, but 6 points. That's nothing to this team. We've seen them score crazy sequences all the time. We
have seen them score crazy sequences. Credit to Jacob McGregor, who's gone on some hot streaks in that first and second quarter. But it's only a 6-point deficit. It's not double digits, and you're playing at home around your fans. You have every opportunity here to get back into this game and allow yourselves to have an opportunity to win.
Absolutely. Yeah, so anyone's game right here. I think this one's going to come down to who can make the least amount of mistakes and turnovers.
It's usually how basketball works, but sometimes it doesn't. We'll see here in this fourth quarter action, 66-60 for Williams Academy. Here's McGregor. Step back three's no good. Sacco gets the tip, and here's Darko with the spin move. Finding Farron. Great ball movement here from Williams Academy to start off this fourth. And Matafeon will grab the first points of the fourth quarter.
How perfect was that there? Even just the start of that play there, Sacco really taking on McGregor and making sure he didn't have a chance to come into that perimeter.
Stevens trying to hit a big man slam. And Darko, that's unlike him. An open layup, misses it. Cabant's fouled. And on the sideline here, it's going to be Bill Crothers' ball. So very unlike Tristan Darko there, like we've seen so far in this one. An open lane to go up and lay it, but completely misses it, hits off the rim. Good steal there from Matafeon. Now here's Darko. Redemption for the layup. That's good. So misses the open one. Gets the tough basket to go. It's now a 10-point lead for Williams Academy. Here's Hamilton hounding defense from one bun. Here's McGregor for three. That's good. Jacob McGregor getting his account started here in this fourth quarter. Yet another three for number two.
Yeah, that is crucial for him to really get going in this fourth quarter here because the defense is going to have to step up, but the offense so much if they want to really close this deficit quickly.
And here's Caban on the steal. Great pickpocket. He'll get the easy layup to go. So 2 quick fire points here to turn it into a 5-point deficit for Bill Crothers.
Yep, and he just proved my point exactly. That defense right there, staying sharp on that, turned into a perfect chance for some good offense.
Here's Fearon. Darko trying to pass it behind his back. Hamilton is able to do the behind the back. And here's McGregor. Couple moves from McGregor, pull up Jay, and that's good. 3-point lead here only for Williams Academy. They're going to need a timeout after a little bit of a points barrage here from Bill Crothers.
Yeah, 7-point run right there for Bill Crothers. That was literally exactly what they needed.
Exactly what they needed. They needed a little bit of a quick fire offense, and they were able to get that from Jacob McGregor, who hit a couple shots there, a 3 and a 2, and then some really good defense, able to pickpocket Williams Academy.
Yeah, and I mean, this has got to be a difficult game because you really can't lose focus for 1 second, or else you do look up at that scoreboard and see it. They're back within 3. So, I mean, just staying disciplined in this one is so crucial.
It was the largest lead for Williams Academy, sitting at 10, but 7 straight points from Bill Crothers brings it to a 3-point lead only. Just under 8 minutes left to go here in the fourth, so I personally thought this game was looking out of reach as Bill Crothers continued their extended hot streak in that first quarter, but Williams Academy has fought back ever so greatly.
Yeah, and this is their first game.
First game of the season.
Which is really crazy, but it's great to see how much they really have settled into that game. This looks like a completely different team, completely different rotation than they had in that first quarter. But as the game went on, the confidence grew. The shots started to fall a little bit more.
Just goes to show how locked in they are. They're able to make adjustments on the fly during this one and find themselves in a position to be leading by 3 here. Trying to go for that layup once again was Darko to Olugu. Couldn't get it off there. McGregor will grab the rebound.
Slowing it down a little bit.
Here's McGregor for 3 again. That's off. Olugu trying to drive. Hamilton trying to pickpocket it. He'll get his opportunity there. It's going to be Bill Crothers' ball.
I love that there, McGregor. Not going to sit on the bench, but will grab a drink from a water bottle thrown to him from the bench.
He's put in too much work here in this one to sit this fourth quarter out. Here's
yeah,
Anvari.
Absolutely.
Spin move from Anvari. Finds Stevens. He'll turn around, Jay. That's good. Quick buckets out of the timeout here for Bill Crothers. It's a 1-point lead only for Williams Academy. 9 straight points for the secondary school. Here's Olugu. Darko driving. Trying to kick it out to Amatafian. Step back. 3. No good. It's rebound by Sacco, and he'll get it to go. Great hustle there from Sacco to get the second chance points for his team. Hamilton from 3. That's good. Miles Hamilton missed his last one, makes his second. It is a tie game here, 72-72.
That is perfect timing for that, especially knowing it's a tie game. And if it were to come down to kind of a last shot, it's good to see multiple guys still being able to get their shot going late in the game.
Olugu thought he was fouled there. Anvari will get the steal. Stevens looking for options. Here's Pinnock for 3. That's off. Stevens on the rebound and 1. Can't get it to go, but he'll go to the line for 2. So great hustle there from Stevens to go back up, almost try to put it up back into the air.
Yeah.
Freakish athleticism from the guard, but nonetheless, he'll have 2 shots at the line here to grow and take back the lead for Bill Crothers.
Couple of subs there for William Academy, seeing McKeer being one of them's who comes in, and he's made a couple clutch threes early on in this game.
Timeout needed for Bill Crothers, as their lead stands at 2 now, 74-72. And it's been some unlikely names. Stevens has been on the score sheet a couple of times now in this fourth quarter, as well as the defensive contributions from Crothers. They've been able to finally figure out this Williams Academy offense.
Absolutely, which it just shows such a big difference, not only in the score, but just in the energy that William Academy does have.
Here's McKeer, left corner. Odia sizing up Anvari. Spin move, great spin move from Odia. Tie game once again. Back and forth offense here from both teams. Great outlet pass. Between the legs from McGregor finding Stevens. They take their lead by 2 points once again. So back and forth, Haley. Both these teams are going. Oluagu. Cabella. Here's McKeer. And Oluagu too aggressive there on the shove. And Stevens is hyped up about that one.
Yeah, and that William Academy press, not too high up, but still a good amount of pressure being put on that ball handler just to try to shake up the plays from the very beginning.
McGregor trying to shake off McKeer. He stepped back. Three's off. Darko on the rebound, and they can transition. Great pass to Oluagu. The connection those two have. And Oluagu is fouled once again. So Oluagu, his first free throw's gone. Offensively was hot to start off this one, but has slowed down a little bit. More of his contributions have come on the defensive side of the ball. Nonetheless, has been a great reason and a big reason why this game is all tied up now.
Yeah, definitely. Even though maybe not the biggest offensive effort coming into this fourth quarter here, but like we keep mentioning, Tristan Darko still has 3 fouls, so if he can take the reins a little bit more on that one, I'm sure Darko will return the favor on offense.
Here's Darko with the rebound, trying to find Oluagu, and a great save from Pinnock. And it's one right back. Great pass again. Odia, and it's blocked by Anvari. Here's Oluagu going up. He's fouled once again.
Oh, my. What a sequence we just had right there.
Great sequence of plays. Just goes to show the hustle on display here tonight.
Right, and just Moses Anvari with a picture-perfect block right there. That was very, very, very impressive.
Second block of the game for Anvari. And Oluagu will have a chance at 2 more points here. Aluagu taking his time here at the line. These points matter in a one-point game here with 4 minutes left to go here in the fourth. Cabant pushing the pace here for Bill Crothers. Pulls up for three. First one can't go. McKeer with the rebound. And Williams Academy will slow things down here. Here's Oliagu trying to drive. Good reverse layup, and that one's good to go. So 6 straight points here from Oliagu.
Just as we were saying, the offense was slowing down.
He's coming up in the biggest moments.
Absolutely, right? It doesn't matter whether you get them on the line or not. He was at the line for 4 shot attempts and came out with 6 points here.
McGregor's fouled on his drive, so Cabant will move over to the baseline to inbound. Here's McGregor, fakes out 2. Floater from him is no good. Cabant, great tip. And in from the smallest guy on the court right now. Cabant, great effort. Oliagu slowing things down, sizing up his defender. Give and go with Darko, step back. That's good. So we just spoke about how this guy's offense wasn't shutting off here, but this guy has not stopped. Oliagu, 9 straight points from the big man.
9, and have you noticed that everyone on that court has started to play to his pace of the game? He slowed it down at the line. He slowed it down right there again. He's coming out with the biggest outcome, 9 points from those couple of sequences of plays there, but he slowed down the entire game to a speed he's comfortable with.
He has, and it's helped him greatly, Williams Academy here, as Darko finds Sacco for a great find, and Bill Crothers is going to call a timeout. They need to talk some things over. The lead has grown to 7 here after being tied just a minute ago.
Yeah, my goodness, that was just very, very, very impressive.
It was. Tristan Darko was able to find Sacco down low, and off an Alugu rebound. So offensively and defensively, Alugu is not stopping here in these last couple minutes.
No, everywhere up and down the court. But yeah, really controlling the pace of that game. That was actually crazy how everyone just kind of
stopped and
mimicked what he was doing. Let him take the shot.
When you're one of the better players on the court, people fear you and they fear Alugu. They want to play to what he's playing like.
No, absolutely. They're like, he's slowing down. Maybe I should.
We got to slow down now.
Yeah.
Can't go playing fast pace. He'll dribble right through you, and that's exactly what he did on that 3-point.
Absolutely, and then you just have the combo of Darko and Sacco at the bottom right there. I mean, Darko, they can turn it around. They don't have to follow that pace because they are quick and they work so well off each other.
We haven't talked about Darko's passing a lot in this one, but he's been able to find teammates in various different stages of the game. Down low, you saw just there, he found Sacco, but a couple between the legs passes as well as earlier on an alley-oop to Alugu. So
absolutely,
offensively, point scoring, he's been able to help his team out, but he's one of the best passers on this Williams Academy squad.
That's exactly what it is. Some of the best shooters make the best passers because what kind of balls do I want to be receiving? How do I want to get that?
Exactly.
They do it for the next.
Here's Anvari down low, Sacco on and playing hard defense. Anvari will float it. That's good, and it will fall. Great defense there from Sacco, but even better offense from Anvari. 2 minutes left to go here, and Williams Academy leads 85-80. It has been a back-and-forth fourth quarter here between Bill Crothers and Williams Academy. Here's Sacco down low. Finds Odia. He pump fakes. Step backs. Can't go. Cabana on the rebound. Pushing the pace here for Bill Crothers. Anvari down low. Trying to go up. No good. He's fouled. Darko just listening in to what Bill Crothers has to say.
He's been sneaky like that this whole game.
He has. He's done that a couple of times. The coach even had to step in there and right in front of him and let him know that's not your team talk.
Strategy is strategy.
So Anvari will have 2 shots here after his putback attempt was stopped and fouled. First one's off. Second one's no good as well, so both free throws are off for Bill Crothers, and the lead still stands at 5. Here's McKeer in the corner. Elects not to take his 3. Great pass from Darko, and here's Sacco, and the up and under layup is good.
That was a very clutch shot right there. Passing up that possession and keeping the lead at 5. Possibly making it 2 or 3 on this one here. That was big for William Academy.
McGregor with a quick drive and will get the 2-pointer to go. So 5-point lead here now for Williams Academy with just a minute left to play in regulation here. Here's Odia. Hop step, goes for the putback, and that's good. Make it a 7-point lead once again for Williams Academy. Under a minute left. Can Bill Crothers generate some offense here and make a quick comeback? They've done it before. Here's McGregor for 3. Step back, no good. Odia on the rebound. Here's Alugu. Has all the time in the world. He's going to drive, go up. Rebound cannot go. Stevens is going to get the foul. He's not happy about that one.
No, definitely not about that call. But Odia, what about the last couple of minutes for him?
He hasn't gotten the ball and he hasn't mainly taken the ball up, but when he's been called upon, he's been able to make shots happen. He's headed to the line.
Absolutely. Being there for all the rebounds, dishing it out smartly and not kind of pushing it a little too fast, making any errors.
So Williams Academy is going to need to talk some things over before the free throw. Alugu seems to be limping a little bit here. Nonetheless, it is a 7-point lead here with just under 40 seconds left to go. Haley, do you think there's an offense here that Bill Crothers can run that can bring them back into this game?
I think it's difficult here because they do have like every single talent you need to be able to close out a game like this, but it kind of just depends on whether or not McGregor could maybe get off one of those threes, because I don't see a world where they can win this without one of those. But if they can get that, especially early on in this last couple seconds they have here, it's going to be about smothering defense to try to force those turnovers for quick, easy layups and transition shots.
Yeah, we've seen them been able to do that in the second half, but in this fourth quarter, especially late on, Williams Academy has found their offense again and been able to hit their shots. A couple from Tristan Darko. We mentioned Odia being able to get down low plenty of times. So
yeah, he's had a very great fourth quarter. Very good game overall, but this fourth quarter's definitely stepped up when he was most definitely needed. But yeah, I mean, Bill Crothers, I'm not saying it has to be McGregor, but when you're hitting that many in the game, you're kind of looked upon to take that final shot.
They're going to be looking at you to take the shot.
Yes, but I don't know if they can't maybe get one of those off. I don't know if they'll be able to close this one out with a win.
Before any of that, though, Alugu has to take his 2 shots at the charity strike here, so he'll have a chance here to make it a 9-point lead for Williams Academy. So Alugu will take his free throws and check out here for Amatafion for the final 35 seconds of this one.
Yep, clock's been reset to 38. They lost a little bit off of that, and those 3 seconds definitely count.
They definitely do in a game this close. Here's Caban. Full court press here, and he steps out. So great defense from Tristan Darko there, not allowing Caban to step out and set the pace for Bill Crothers.
Yeah, wow. His defensive efforts without fouling has been very, very impressive in this last half of this game.
Darko will inbound here, and he'll get it right back from Amatafion. So Cabant, double team now as Darko gets it out. Sacco's able to get it out to McKeer. Darko is just going to try to run this clock down. Here's Sacco, deep three. No good, so 20 seconds left here in this one, and Williams Academy continues the press. Stevens trying to break it. He finds McGregor. McGregor, Amatafion on him. McGregor has to take the shot. That's good. McGregor with 7 seconds left. 5-point game here. Here's Darko trying to break out. But that's going to end it. Darko's going to go for the run and dunk, and the cherry on top here. With 0.3 seconds left, this one's all but over. That's going to end it. Williams Academy gets the comeback W, 92-85. And what a performance for the man who scored the last points, Tristan Darko.
Wow, I mean, that really is the cherry on top right there. But it was just such an impressive game from him. Really just those fouls adding up so quickly. The first quarter of this game really didn't paint the perfect picture of what he is as a basketball player, but he's the most well-rounded on this court, I would say, doing absolutely everything he can and being such a strong leader in himself too. But you also got to give it up to Jacob McGregor, such a strong performance from him. And overall for all the teams, just remembering this is either their first or second game of the season. There are massive futures ahead of each and every single one of these players and teams. And I think we're in for one of the best OSBA seasons ever.
You can definitely check into the OSBA. This is game of the week, and there's been so many great stars out on the court today, and so many more you'll see here on OSBA.com. So for me, Cole Hales, and for Haley Hopkinson, thank you for checking in here on the game of the week. We'll see you guys very, very soon. But for us, have a good night, have safe travels, and we'll see you later on.
Yes.